How's it going, everyone? Your boy Corey here, aka Crasher, back with a new video, and ladies and gentlemen, we are back to discussing a topic that I'm sure many of you guys are very familiar with here on the channel. We're going to be talking about Pokemon Go again. We have ourselves an article here, Pokemon Go players divided over a poor community day ticket value. Oh boy, let's see what we got here. Following Pokemon Go's March Fletchling Community Day on March 6th, some players are now questioning whether paid ticket events are worth it. And I'm just gonna say from the jump, no they're not. Especially when it comes to paid ticket events for community days, they should automatically be free and go with the community day event to incentivize players. But nope, they will find any and every opportunity to paywall content and milk as much money out of the player base as possible. No, it's not worth it. It should be free, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Now, before we continue on here, I understand that, the ticket event is 99 cents. Okay, might not seem like that much, but it's the principle of the situation. You're still forking over money to Niantic, which automatically encourages them to keep on doing this. And apparently, based on what we're going to be talking about here in this article, they are actually decreasing the value of this ticketed type of event, which should automatically raise even more red flags. But that's just my own take on this whole situation. Once a month, Niantic holds a community day in Go to highlight a single Pokemon. The mobile title also offers optional paid research, which gives trainers additional tasks and rewards during the limited time celebration. A player went viral after March's event when they created a chart demonstrating how much the purchasable content has changed over the past year. Fans were left divided as to whether buying a ticket for the bonus is worth it anymore. A few days after the March Community Day, a post on the r/the Sylph Road subreddit blew up after Go player Louis MD, I hope I said that right, created a chart to demonstrate the difference between past paid ticket content and current ones in 2021. A look into the recent change of value provided by the Community Day ticket, the user said, before detailing the content offered during previous events compared to Fletchling's recent celebration event. Using how much items cost in the store, the fan pointed out that the latest Community Day only had rewards worth up to 200 Pokecoins compared to the previous events, which were valued at around 420. Yikes. While the conversion of real-world money to Go's currency isn't one-for-one, the 220-point difference caused many to question whether tickets are still worth it. Wow, that is quite a big jump, actually. That's an over 50% decrease right there. Yikes. And as we see here is the chart. Starting off with Abra, we can read across encounters 4, species candy, non-premium items, 10 Pokeballs, 5 golden Raz, 5 silver pineapples, premium items, 3 incense, 1 Poffin, 1 rocket radar, rare candy, 3 dust, 13,000 Pokecoin value, and we can go down the list slowly but surely, and we can start to see that there is a decrease here. And let's go to Fletchling here. We have 6 60, 20 Pokeballs, 20 Great Balls, 10 Ultra Balls, 5 Golden Raz, 2 Silver Pineapple, 10 Pineapple, 1 Rocket Radar, 3,200. So we can see that there is actually a big jump when it comes to the value here. And if we go all the way here, we have ourselves original ticket, 3 incense, 1 Poffin, 1 rocket radar, 3 rare candy, 13,000 dust, 420 Pokecoin value, and most recent, we have ourselves 1 rocket radar, 2 rare candy, 3,000 dust, 200 Pokecoin value. So you can see that the differences here are a far cry from one another. If I knew beforehand the rewards were like this, I wouldn't have bought it. I won't be buying it next time. If it's like this, the Stardust amount is ridiculous, a fan wrote in reaction to the chart. Another agreed and replied, won't be buying it again without checking first. If it's anywhere as poor as this, I won't be buying at all. And that's just it. Like, players shouldn't be buying things that should, you know, come with the perks of the event. It should be automatically, you know, free and, you know, be part of the perks of the community day event, you know? Like, there should be additional research that is free, you know? Like, get people more immersed and, you know, have more fun and more content to look forward to when it comes to these events. Not, you know, take these perks and lock them behind a paywall. Even if it is only worth 99 cents, it's still paywall content, whether you want to argue with it or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's ridiculous. The topic creator who made the post further added, it feels like Niantic decided to experiment with tickets in 2021 to see how much they can remove before people stop buying. And yeah, that's kind of it with Niantic, you know? They barely go like over the line when it comes to these sort of things, and they're always testing the waters when it comes to these sort of things. Like, they know what they're doing, all right? Like, they absolutely know what they're doing. You know, they put out a paid ticket event, and it looks all, you know, great and grandiose and stuff like that. But as the ticket events go on in time through different events, you can notice that there are some subtle changes, some subtle decreases. They take away little things piece by piece to see how much they can get away with not giving, but still locking it under the same price umbrella. Do you see what I'm saying with this here? Well, many argued they felt the value had gone downhill. Not everyone was entirely convinced. Maybe it really depends on the person, a fan pointed out. Another explained why they would still be buying tickets. For me, it's completionism. For $1, I'll keep my list of research complete. It doesn't make their practices right, of course, but they certainly got me. So, you know, even with them, you know, kind of agreeing with, you know, them wanting to keep on buying tickets and stuff like that, they can also see where the other side is coming from. And obviously they acknowledge that the practices aren't right, but, you know, if the practices aren't right, as you say, why do you still do it? You know what I'm saying? But, you know, you do you. You know what I'm saying? It's your money. It's your experience, right? Like, who am I to shit on a player's experience? If someone enjoys, you know, the events and the perks in the game, you know, that's absolutely no problem. I've got no problem with people who play Pokemon Go and enjoy what the game presents. That's entirely up to you. The reason I make these type of videos is to criticize Niantic. There's a big difference. I don't criticize the player base that play these games. I criticize Niantic for their practices. So if you want to keep on playing Pokemon Go, hey, all the power to you, man. I've got no problem with you whatsoever. But I've got a real big problem with Niantic. Even after all the shit they pulled last year, they still feel the need to keep on pulling this type of shit. Like, in this day and age. Like, it just boggles at the mind, really. You know what I mean? That's really the best way I can put it. Despite March's Community Day 99-cent ticket price, many voice their frustrations about what they argue is a decline in value for the monthly paid research. Regardless of if you agree or not, the viral post gives an interesting perspective into how much rewards have changed over the past year. This isn't the first time that Go fans have been upset about purchasable content in the hit mobile title either, and I highly doubt it'll be the last, if you feel my drift there. In December, players were outraged after Niantic revealed a Mr. Mime event that cost $7.99. Yeah, let's not forget about that hot mess either, Jesus Christ. I even did a video on it, and it just absolutely boggled me that Niantic thought that this was a good idea. It clearly wasn't. Clearly some fans are not happy with the direction the game is going in, and, you know, it's been going in a downward spiral, so to speak, for years when it comes to these type of shenanigans. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what else I can say about Pokemon Go and my experiences without repeating myself or, you know, wanting to ram my head into a wall because of how frustrating Niantic is making the game when it comes to paywalling content and essentially scamming and ripping off their player base. Like, it's not right. It's 100% not right. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, these are just my own opinions. What do you guys think about the topic we discussed in today's video? Let me know your thoughts down below, guys. I always love to hear what you guys have to say. Thank you very much for watching. Have yourself a damn good one, and as always, ya boy, we'll see you guys in the next video.